It's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Assist.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
There's Porzingis. That's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Porzingis has got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Irving. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Davis. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Here is Davis. Over Porzingis. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Poked away. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And here is Marshall. Back to Dinwiddie. And he's good on the 3-ball.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive, and Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
Porzingis with the ball. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Back to Lively. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now Gafford. White covering. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Cans it from downtown.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Williams. And to Lively. A shake. And finished off by Lively.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Here's Brown. 1 quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Celtics out in front, leading by just 2. The second quarter coming.
11.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster is different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
And Holiday has it in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks trailing. Outside, Davis. Back to Washington. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's short off the rim. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Tremendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
To the inside. There's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of show with that game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Trailed by 4. Pass to Christie.
Najee Marshall.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Dallas, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can get too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Misses off the left iron. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Jacks up a 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Irving's got 5.
The corner 3 by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to it.
Outside Holiday. Down low. Tatum. Pass to Tatum. And Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Kristaps Porzingis.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tatum no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Left side Davis. Pass to Christie. Clock at 4. Irving for 3. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Really impossible to contain Davis inside.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And it goes out of bounds. That one out for Zingis.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Peyton Pritchard.
1:44 left in the second quarter. Lively with it. Dinwiddie for three. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, White. Back to Porzingis. Puts the move on. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Gafford. It's tipped. Pass to Exum. This one for three. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Entertainment.
Here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And the layup ball.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Pass to Christie. And here is Washington. Another three for Dallas.
Washington.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Now here's Brown. They get it again. Here's Horford. Off target at the rim. Now the Mavericks with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Lively inside. Pass to Washington. Three, Marshall. That one doesn't go. And Horford with a clear path to the hoop. And the last second attempt is not going for him. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Outside Irving. There's a screen by Washington. And Boston with the rebound.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Mavericks leading by 4. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good! and Thompson makes it look so easy.
3 points.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Irving. He has 5. Shoots a fader. Porzingis with the rebound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Hauser. Rebound by Marshall. Dallas leading by 4. The kick out to Irving. Off target from outside. So it's Boston now. Here's Brown. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Pass to Tatum. Screened by Porzingis. From the arc. Rebound by Marshall. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Number 11, Peyton Pritchard.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off the shot.
Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Dallas, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And he makes both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Celtics trailed by 7. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Our Jrue Holiday said, "They're small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. They are stacked, BA for sure. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Boston has possession.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Irving's got 10 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brown with it. Picked up by Thompson. Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. And Davis sends it back. And here comes the break. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Celtics trail by 9. To the inside. Queta. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
first team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
Mavericks leading by 7. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the left side wing. Connects from three-point range. Christie's got his second basket of the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Christie. Over to the wing. Ivory inside. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brown, he'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. Here's Cornette. Lively defending. Now Brown. This ball moved by Boston. Here's Queta. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Maverick substitution, Klay Thompson.
Dallas leading by 7. For 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And when Irving is rolling like this, it's really special to watch. Not much the D can do.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. For the triple. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 10. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Really, first personal foul. First team foul. Maverick substitution.
Here's White. Off the inbound pass. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Fader on the way. A putback. It's good on the putback. Washington's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I have a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. with the floater. Washington, that's good.
Timeout.
And the Mavericks lead by 15. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He was preaching the importance of effort, saying he wanted to see second and third efforts each possession. We need to be the more active team down the stretch. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Cornette. No good from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Christie from outside the arc. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Christie's got 9 points here in the second half. Now here is Holiday. Tatum, that's for 2. Stolen by Washington. The deep 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Tatum.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
1:58 left in the game. Up top, Washington. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Spins. Here's Davis. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's 9 points for Davis.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Back to Tatum. A rebound by Washington. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 14-3 run right now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Mavericks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
From the line, and another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
From Drew Holiday.
Now Irving. Here's Christie. Off target from three-point range. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was